One second you're in control, the next you're praying the camera somehow missed everything. Athletes train for perfection, but sometimes one brutal mistake caught on camera becomes the moment everyone remembers instead.
As well, it's Schumacher!
And this is where motorsport turns terrifying in a heartbeat. It starts with that massive Formula One crash, the kind that makes the entire crowd inhale at the same time. One moment, the car is flying, the next it's slamming into barriers, carbon fiber exploding everywhere. Silence hits first, then panic, and somehow, miraculously, the driver climbs out, alive, shaken, knowing every replay will live forever. But it doesn't stop there.
Crucially, Valtteri Bottas spin out and away onto the runoff area at turn one.
At turn one, Valtteri Bottas has one of those starts that drivers replay in their heads for years. Lights out, chaos everywhere, tires fighting for grip, and then he's gone. A spin, straight off into the runoff. Cameras locked in, no escape. What would you even do in that moment besides stare at the steering wheel? And just when you think it can't get worse, wheel-to-wheel racing turns ruthless. Hamilton is right there, no room, no margin. One tiny miscalculation and both cars are out. Not drama, just reality at 300 kilometers per hour.
Look how heavy the rain has come down and how much spray is out of the track, and it's now just...
Then comes the rain, heavy, relentless. The spray is so thick that drivers can barely see the car ahead. Tires slide like they're on ice. Every corner feels like a gamble. And right in the middle of it all, Sebastian Vettel's Red Bull is stopped, stranded on the racing line, a sitting target, the kind of moment where everyone watching knows how bad this could have gone. These are the moments drivers wish the world never saw, but motorsport never looks away.
Fight last 4 seconds in total.
And just when you think you've seen it all, combat sports remind you how cruel timing can be. This part is brutal because it's over almost before it starts. A so-called world-class fight, 4 seconds. That's it. One blink, one step wrong, and the entire buildup evaporates. The crowd barely settles in before someone's already on the canvas, staring up at the lights, realizing this clip will follow them forever. Then comes the sudden overhand left. No setup, no warning, just pure instinct and bad positioning. The punch lands clean, the legs betray the body, and gravity does the rest. Commentators lose their minds while the fighter is still trying to process what happened. In the UFC, it gets even uglier. A straight leg collision, awkward, unnatural, the kind of thing that makes everyone wince instantly. The fight pauses, the replay rolls, and suddenly nobody's cheering anymore. You can feel the air drain from the arena. And then there are those wild exchanges. No defense, just raw aggression, hands flying, chins exposed, chaos everywhere. It looks exciting until someone gets caught flush. What would you have done there? Swing back or protect yourself? In combat sports, there's no hiding. When it goes wrong, the camera is inches from your face.
Goodness gracious me!
But somehow, football finds even more creative ways to embarrass its stars. It starts with what gets labeled the interception of the year, a pass that never should have been made, read perfectly, cut out like the defender knew the future. 1 second it's an attack, the next it's a counter going the other way, and the crowd erupts, half in shock, half in disbelief. Then come the open goal misses, the easiest chance of the night. Keeper beaten, net wide open, and somehow the ball doesn't go in. It rolls wide, or hits the bar, or trickles harmlessly away. Players drop to their knees, hands on their heads, already knowing the memes are loading. Goalkeepers don't escape either. A simple clearance turns into a nightmare. A bad touch, a mistimed decision. Suddenly, the ball's in the back of the net, and the keeper's frozen, staring forward like it didn't just happen.
With a well-timed challenge. What a big night it is for Divock Origi football involving Andy Robertson and Lionel Messi.
Even Messi gets mentioned here, not because he messed up, but because of the relentless pressure around him. Opponents pressing like predators, waiting for the smallest mistake. trying to force that rare, ugly moment.
Salah's rolled it in. Firmino!
And then there's Salah, calm, almost casual. He just rolls it in, making defenders look silly in the process. Yellow cards fly after desperate tackles, late challenges, pure frustration. Have you ever seen so many things go wrong in such a short span? In football, mistakes don't just cost goals. They become highlights you can't escape. And this is where basketball turns ruthless. Fast, loud, and unforgiving.
Hit him with that.
It starts with Kawhi Leonard doing what he does best. Quiet, calculated. A passing lane looks open for half a second, and then it's gone. Kawhi strips it clean, forcing a turnover so smooth it feels unfair. The crowd reacts late, like they needed a second to understand what just happened. Then Giannis grabs the rebound and takes off. 2 steps, 3 steps. Suddenly he's throwing a full-court pass that slices the defense in half. The kind of play that makes defenders stop running because they already know they're cooked. And then there's LeBron. A defender squares up, confident for maybe 1 second too long. One move, one shoulder dip, and it's over. LeBron blows past him, leaving him reaching for air while the arena explodes. That's not just a bucket. That's a moment someone wishes never hit replay. But it's not all highlights. Fast breaks fall apart. A missed finish at the rim. A layup that somehow rolls out. You can see the frustration instantly. Hands raised, eyes searching for answers. Then come the bad fouls. Late. Obvious. Desperate. Lost handles turn clean possessions into disasters. Have you ever watched a player know they messed up before the whistle even blows? In basketball, everything happens in front of everyone. And when it goes wrong, it's loud. And if you think basketball is unforgiving, American football takes confusion to another level. It begins on a kickoff. The returner takes a step, then another, and suddenly he stumbles. No hit, no excuse, just lost footing, live on national TV. The coverage team closes in and the moment is gone. Then come the trick plays, the kind that looks genius on the whiteboard. A lateral here, a fake there, and then everything collapses. The timing's off, the throw's late, the defense sniffs it out immediately. Disaster.
Well, the players like David Beckham, you do feel there are certain moments of destiny.
Flags start flying mid-play. Whistles cut through the chaos. Nobody knows what's happening. Players, fans, even the commentators sound confused. Was it a hold? Illegal motion? Something else entirely? And when defenses break down, it's brutal. Receivers running wide open, missed assignments, arms waving in frustration after the damage is done. What would you even say in the huddle after that? Football is built on precision. When it disappears, the results are unforgettable. And then there's hockey, where mistakes hurt immediately.
Look out at center ice, Patrick Sharp had his head down, he was crushed by Weaver.
Patrick Sharp has his head down for just a second too long. That's all it takes. The hit comes fast and clean, and the crowd reacts before his body even hits the ice. It's the kind of collision you feel through the screen. Heavy body checks follow. No malice, just speed, momentum, and timing lining up perfectly. Players bounce off the boards, helmets rattling, benches going silent. Some collisions are unavoidable.
Wow, that did not work out for... Oh, Kyle Busch turns Chase Elliott.
And just when you think split-second timing can't get worse, baseball and NASCAR prove you wrong. Kyle Busch turns Chase Elliott mid-race, sending both cars scrambling while caution flags fly. Every second counts. Wild throws, batters frozen at the plate, pitchers caught off guard. The kind of mistakes that haunt highlights forever. The crowd can't believe it, cameras lock in, and the replay just makes it look even worse. In these sports, milliseconds make legends or disasters. 8. Volleyball and miscellaneous sports mishaps, approximately 100 words. Volleyball and those rare sports mishaps are painfully unforgettable. A spike that misses by inches, a jump timed wrong, sending the player sprawling. Awkward landings that make you wince through the screen. It's all caught perfectly on camera, frozen in slow motion for the world to see. These aren't highlight reels. They're please delete that moments every athlete dreads. You feel the embarrassment, the thud of a body hitting the floor, and the gasp from the crowd. Just one split-second miscalculation, and it's viral forever. And here's the final twist, the reactions. Crowds gasp in unison. Commentators stumble over words, disbelief dripping from every sentence. Slow-motion replays turn awkward moments into excruciatingly clear embarrassments. You can almost hear the collective "oh no" from everyone watching. When the world sees it, the moment becomes bigger than the mistake itself. No matter how elite the athlete, one mistimed move can outshine years of greatness. Cameras don't blink, replays don't forgive, and the internet never forgets. These moments remind us that even legends are human, and sometimes painfully so. So what's your take? Drop it in the comments, like, and subscribe.